Oh, hello. Welcome to Free Tacos. I'm your host, Susanna Quixote. And although clearly I don't know what I'm doing, I'm not prepared. I don't know anything about lighting. I don't know anything about hair and makeup because my hair is at FloofCon 5 right now, and the green is washing out of the gray, which makes me look like an aging mermaid. But I'm trying to go for the kind of a Lauren Bacall as an aging mermaid look. So I've got horrible allergies. I'm drinking some hot tea. To help with my throat. This is the most voice I've had all day. I gotta get on here and start. Every time I've prayed about this, meditated about it, I've been planning, trying to get all the right pieces together. Like, oh, I need an editing guy. I need clearly someone who knows how to do makeup and lighting and make me not look so horrid all the time. I need a music track. I need this and that. I prayed about it, and my spirit guides just kept saying, start. Susie, get off your ass and start. So that's what I'm doing. Free Tacos is going to be about everything that's difficult to talk about. And I'm going to say we, because when I say we, I mean the community. I'm thinking about future guests and future. This is not just me talking. I'm talking about we as in the people I'll be talking to, not just the voices in my head, although sometimes they chime in. And, you know, it's a Pisces full moon. It's pretty much the autumn equinox. Yeah, I sound and look horrible, so what better time to start? Oh, I might have to blow my nose a few times. So, the thing is, I want to do this right. I want to bring people together with humor. Because the fact is, no matter what end of the spectrum you're on, or if you're somewhere in the middle, we have to start talking to each other again if we're going to survive. And I don't know of any better way to break down people's barriers and defenses than with humor and in getting people to laugh at themselves. You can take away, it doesn't matter how many degrees you have or don't have, it takes away all that hubristic crust of everything, right? And once we get the crust taken off ourselves, then we can really see eye to eye. Oh God, looks like I've been punched by a shark. But, and I'm here since I'm kind of like, I don't know, I'm a human, I'm like mixed white passing, definitely I'm half redneck and half red and brown and, you know, indigenous and mixed things. So I feel like I can be kind of a bridge for the whites who really need to laugh at themselves or learn how to, and the rest of the world who is ready to kill us all, and for good reason, definitely for good reason. And if it takes me making a complete ass of myself to bring about greater understanding, I will totally do that. I am down for it. I'll take one for the team. I'm your huckleberry. I make an ass of myself every day as it is. I might as well like turn it into a career. So that's what it's all about. However, I want to do this right. And so I do need some coaching on communication skills and that kind of thing. And I have classes already lined up for that purpose. If you've ever heard of the Landmark Education series, it's adult education. Basically, it teaches you how to talk with stripping away that bullshit crust that we all have covering us in our world. But that's not us. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not you. It's not me. We are not the bullshit that covers us. And we're all covered in bullshit. So, the first class, and ideally I was supposed to start taking the first class on October 7th. No, 2nd. That's a long shot now. I need to raise about $500 for that one. And then the subsequent classes, which are a couple months after, it's like 2 months from that one, there's the next one, and those run $750. And so there's 2 more. So then there would be like one in December and one in like February, I think. So I'm starting a fund just for that. And I'm still, if you know me at all, I'm a Virgo, which is why it took me so long to start this in the first place, because everything's got to be perfect. But I have so many planets in Gemini. I'm not happy unless I have 3 jobs. So yes, I will still be delivering pizza, tutoring online, grading tests online, and what's the other thing I'm doing? Making hotel reservations, just all kinds of stuff that I'm doing to support myself. Yes. And yeah, I recently got paid from one of them, and no, I did not put the money towards these classes. I paid my rent, okay? So I'm a little crazy, but I'm not like irresponsibly crazy. And I'm just looking for people, my audience, who would be interested in that kind of thing. If you don't know me, then it would be a long shot bet. If you do know me, I think you know that I could pretty much pull this off. My background's in anthropology, archaeology to be specific. I come from a pretty abusive family and just survived 15 years in an abusive marriage. So it's, I don't know, I'm not your typical white passing woman. I've definitely been struggling all my life, low these 50 years, to find my voice and to feel like I can actually express myself, like I can do that. That's allowed without me getting killed or punished somehow. So because of that, I feel like I can relate to, never even mind the percentage of whatever that I am. I feel because of that experience, I can relate to people of color just because, like, basically an abused, poor-ass white girl might have the same experience in this society. Sadly, I don't know, even if you come from a great family, a great loving and wealthy family, if you're a person of color in this country, you still go out into the world, and the world tells you that everything you are and do is wrong, bad, and stupid. Just like a narcissist tells their victims that everything they do is wrong, bad, and stupid. We'll get into that more later. But I just want you to all know where I'm coming from. I'm completely, my thing is, I'm not motivated at all by money, and I don't really give a shit what people think of me. So that doesn't exactly spell, oh, you should be a talk show host. Here's what your career should be. No, it's like I should probably go back to archaeology and live in my car again. But I have a teenage daughter now, so it wouldn't work out. So that's where I'm coming from, and why you should invest in me. This is going to be a lot of fun. And I welcome input from damn near everybody and anybody. I still do have friends on both sides of the political spectrum, but family, can't get rid of them. But what I find is like when you're gathered in a space, like ideally around a campfire or the kitchen table, and hopefully not at a holiday when everybody's like drunk and screaming at each other, but when you are just like relaxed and gathered in a space and talking to each other, we actually can talk to each other and figure things out and find out that we have way more in common than we do in difference. And that's why the noise machine has to run 24/7, screaming at us constantly, no, you don't have anything in common, even with your neighbors. You should hate and fear and mistrust your neighbors. You shouldn't talk to anybody. Blah, 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 blah. Take this horse dewormer instead of, okay, we'll go there later. You know what I mean? And so now people don't even trust each other. They don't trust science. They don't trust facts. They don't trust people with degrees after, their names, with an alphabet after their names. And they also don't trust their neighbor Bob. So, what are we going to do with that? Anyway, I'm kind of a bullshit unveiler just naturally, and what I'm hoping to get from these landmark courses is to just become even better at that, because I can definitely I've got a temper. I can be pop offish. I yell at people. I've been a substitute teacher, okay? It's, sometimes some people's kids, you just gotta yell at them. And I'm not saying I'm going to be coddling people, but there's a way to communicate, and we're definitely not coddling anyone who wants to support the patriarchy and white supremacy and all that stuff. No, those will be special shows called Your Daily Smack Upside the Head. Actually, it'll be a segment in the show. This will be Your Daily Smack Upside the Head. So, no, we're not coddling. But there is a way to communicate that's like nonviolent communication, which takes out all of the right and wrong and good and bad and ugly and beautiful and all this stuff, and magically creates understanding and a path forward. So, and it's really powerful. And I would rather, at first I was thinking I need to take these classes before I even start. And then I thought, you know what? I'll just build an audience and some followers. And if you guys want to come along with me, I think that'd be super fun. Maybe we'll stay away from the heavy topics until I'm done, or at least I have a little more experience. But there's plenty of stuff to talk about in the meantime, like chin hairs and, how I'm just like a freight train hurtling towards menopause right now, and boobs. And my dog, why doesn't he understand that you cannot just run into the middle of the frickin' street? Okay, all right. I'm gonna calm down now, yeah. And then plus, free tacos. Yes, the show is going to be geared more towards women's voices, and especially BIPOC women's voices. But, we're going to have some just women of all kinds on here. More about that later. And anybody else that has traditionally been silenced. We're going to be making fun of men a lot. We're going to be making fun of white people a lot. So if you're not down with that, this probably isn't the show for you. I will be slurping my coffee or tea at anyone who... Oh, and then watch this. Anyone who makes a, unsubstantiated claim and then like states it as fact, we'll be slurping our coffee. Hold on. So join me and Bo in my kitchen. And I hope to see you guys later. This is going to be a lot of fun. Thank you. Thanks in advance. I will put donation info down below in the description. Thank you.